전화해서 보내라고 할 수도 없는 거고 필리핀에 아는 사람도 없는데 누구 붙잡고 우리 하숙생 보내달라고 할 수도 없는 거고.
After months of grappling with the situation, she was able to maintain the business. But it was such a difficult experience that she thought about returning to Korea many times. She tells us that to avoid the experience she had, people should work together with a trustworthy agency, gather information about the Philippines, and visit the place before taking the plunge. This is an immigration agency in Cebu, Philippines. Richard is a Canadian and his agency is accredited by the Philippine Retirement Authority.
Yes, I have here your passport and we was working on that.
The Philippine government certified 140 agencies like these to protect immigrants and retirees from experiencing problems that can be easily avoided.
So I know when you arrive another place, you need to adjustment, the security. Okay, don't go there, don't do that. Okay, no, that's not the good price. They overcharge or... So I try to give the right information to the customer because many people will promise many things just to get your money. And that's not correct because you lose customer and you lose confidence in the country. So that's why I'm foreigner myself and I live in Philippines. So I know how we can feel when you live in another country. And so that's why I try to give always the best information. We always make research, make sure we are up to date, because many times the rule can change. And we give the service in the different language. So we don't promise something that we cannot do. That's very important for us.
There are about 10 agencies like this in Cebu alone. They handle the visa issuing process and other procedures for clients. They also provide services that people might need while living here. Today, Richard is visiting a retiree who came to live here several years ago. He brought a wheelchair that the retiree requested.
Hello.
Richard.
Hi.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
I'm Gloria. My husband to be he is a bit sick, and he cannot stand for so long, and he cannot walk so far. So especially when waiting at the consulate, so he cannot stand for so long, and it makes him tired. So he has to have a wheelchair.
We can for all the need of customers. Someone need to find a house, someone need to find some staff, someone need help for ambulance, someone help for dentists. Call me sometime, oh, do you know a good dentist? Or a case like that where they need a wheelchair, okay, we find around some friend who have a wheelchair can borrow. So we always try to help the people. Good morning.
Next, he visits the Philippine Retirement Authority's branch office in Cebu.
I'm looking for the card for Patrick. You renew his ID card. Did you receive?
Yeah, it's here.
Okay, I got it. So Patrick will be here tomorrow.
Okay.
He came from Ronda.
Sent him already this morning.
Ah, okay. Good timing. We was with him yesterday. We have a lunch with him yesterday at Ronda.
Accredited marketers like Richard closely cooperates with the Philippine Retirement Authority. They convey the complaints of retirees and immigrants and also offer suggestions and ideas to improve services.
The government here in Cebu is trying to boost their capability and capacity of medical facilities here in Cebu in order to cater for the tourists. They're doing something about it.
Yeah.
And the tertiary hospitals here in Cebu are, in a resort, in a beach, but still you can go to the city every time you want to go.
And they are open and they are always asking suggestions to improve the system. So that's, they are not closed, they're very open. And of course, people come from different country, different nationality, different culture, different need. So we need to adjust and see what can be good for everyone, for foreigner and also for Filipinos. So that's good because that's bring new money in the country and improve the economy. So everybody is winner. It's a win-win situation.
Richard also came to the Philippines as a retiree and has many friends among the retiree community in Cebu.
Oh la la.
Patrick is a Frenchman who came to Cebu 2 years ago to retire here.
Yeah.
I sit here, I look the sky, I look the sea.
Enjoy the life. That is paradise. And smoke cigar and enjoy the scenery and enjoy life. That's the beauty of retire here.
After living a life full of work, many people dream of retiring into a beautiful place. With a mild climate and beautiful scenery, Philippines is an attractive place for retirees to retire, and the low cost of living is also an appealing factor. Retirees have freedom to spend their free time as they please and enjoy what the country offers.
I speak only about the life, about the sky, about the tree. It's more simple, I prefer, because all my life I work very much, and now I can use my brain only to dream. I think it's a very nice place to dream.
Not only do retirees enjoy the relaxing way of life, but they also find happiness and a fulfilling life in the Philippines. Mr. Lee Sing-tae lives in Tagaytay. His Filipino neighbors frequently visit his home.
Anong masakit ka?
Sometimes, hungry children will beg for food, or people will ask him for medicine. The people are mostly from poor families.
소문이 나고 어디 갔더니 약을 줬다, 뭐를 줬다 해가지고 이제 그 소문이 나서 문제만 있으면 저희 집에 오는 거예요. 근데 그런 걸 외면할 수가 없죠.
As Mr. Lee and his wife receive many requests for help, they've become very busy. Mr. Lee used to live a busy life in Korea, but now he and his wife spend their retirement in comfort in the Philippines. But they found it hard to ignore his neighbors' pleas for help, so they do volunteer work in shanty towns. Mr. Lee visits a village that is about 20 minutes from Tagaytay by car. It is a poor, downtrodden neighborhood. After coming to this country 5 years ago, the couple donates rice and medicine to the locals and even help build homes.
열이 많이 나네.
Though the medical services in the Philippines are better than most other Southeast Asian nations, the poor cannot afford to see a doctor nor buy medicine. Mr. Lee and his wife offer medical care and provide medicine for the people. What the couple provide may seem little, but to these people, they are a godsend.
편도선이 이 목이 이렇게 부어갖고 이게 서로 붙었어요. 이게 붙어서 이게 이렇게 돼야 되는데 완전 부어갖고 이게 붙어서 저기 얼마나 아프고 열이 나 편도선. medicine 매워.
Tomorrow morning, eating tapos 30 minutes next isa lang. And tomorrow, this time, eating tapos isa. And next morning here, the same, eating. And tomorrow I go again. Pasok, you checking.
Mr. Lee and his wife feel happy that they can help other people through their volunteer work.
60만 넘으면 아무 일도 할 수 없는 사람으로 아주 도장 찍듯이 낙인을 찍어버리잖아요. 근데 여기는 60이 넘어도 내가 하고 싶은 걸 할 수 있다는 거. 저는 70, 80까지도 일할 수 있는 용기와 힘이 있습니다. 아직까지. 그래서 이 필리핀 와서 뭐라 할까, 건강도 얻었고 또 일할 수 있는 용기도 얻었고 또 내가 여기서 일하면서 또 만족감이 있고.
Mayon volcano is an active volcano that is a nearly perfect cone shape. Mr. Shiga owns a farm in Legazpi, which is near Mayon volcano. He bought this land that has views of Mayon volcano and grows crops and raises livestock. It took him 4 years to build this farm. Since he runs a retirement consultant agency in Manila, he doesn't have the time to visit often, but he visits his farm whenever he's free. Being an animal lover since he was young, he always dreamed of owning his own farm. But he was unable to pursue that dream in Japan. In the Philippines, he was finally able to realize his lifelong wish.
I want to have a very beautiful farm for myself, but it's my dream to have farm like that. Then also we plant and then cultivate and eat. No buying from outside. That's my dream. Or afford from my farm for food.
Mr. Shiga spent over $200,000 to buy farmland and build his farm.
This is San Antonio Church. I'm the resident of that.
I met you already. I'm the former barangay.
Since his farm requires many farmhands to operate, he hires many of the local villagers.
We welcome that kind of work for giving us employment like you, especially when you are in the Philippines. You invested your money in the Philippines for just to help the needy Filipinos. That is, we welcome you. As a former leader of this barangay, we are too happy. Like that previous calamity in our place in the Philippines, many of us got a help from you.
Jojo.
Mr. Shiga enjoys helping the poor villages and donates food for them. One villager runs a barber shop on Mr. Shiga's farm and is grateful to all the help she received from him.
Dahil po sa tulong ni Dada, siya po kasi nag-provide ng mga gamit dito. Kasi po, mayroon po akong kapatid na may cancer. Tapos si Dada po yung tumutulong para mapagamot po yung kapatid. Kaya po, para po naman makakatulong din, to the help of Dada po. Kaya nag-ano po ako dito, nagtayo ng parlor.
Later in the evening, Mr. Shiga's farm was full of people. Mr. Shiga threw a birthday party for a daughter of one of the farmhands. Mr. Shiga holds parties for the workers and neighbors from time to time. He treats Filipinos with respect and knows how to get along with them.
What's your wish?
Sana mabati ang buhay niya.
wish. And he's always happy with Filipino. And also with his dog, with his plants. Everything he's happy. As long as Mayon Volcano is there, I think he'll be happy forever.
The people at the party enjoy the feast and each other's company. There is a sense of friendship between the owner and workers where their nationality does not matter. Mr. Shiga wishes to live the rest of his life in this land. When he first came to the country, he was a foreigner, but now he has many friends and is accepted by the community.
A Filipino is respect the old man a lot. So I should be the kind of all those Filipinos, especially batas, young people, because when I become 80 or 90, they are the ones to take care of me. So that is the Filipino culture. Utang na loob. Some utang is borrowed. Then they have to return. So that's why she's always suggesting, just invite them, give food. Then they will return later when I become old and weak like that. So be assured that I'm very much safe in the Philippines.
Kasi po para matingnan namin siya. Para mabigyan kami ng surprise niya galing sa ibang bansa.
Lagi kayong pumunta sa Pilipinas, parang makita niyo ang kagandahan ng Pilipinas. Kaya proud na proud ako kung kayo laging nandito, ang mga foreigner.
A beautiful natural environment and relaxing living conditions. The people of the Philippines are friendly and the country welcomes foreign retirees from around the world. With favorable government policies, the retirement industry is creating a new future for the country and offering foreign retirees a pleasant place in their retirement years.